It's me. Yes, I'm back again. I told y'all I'm here to stay. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna keep uploading videos until I get it right or until YouTube ban me. So today we're gonna be playing with this Mothership Bronze Temptation palette. And y'all know I like to mix, so we're gonna mix it with the Melt Gemini palette. These two buddies today. So y'all know I'm feeling green if I pick this up. So, y'all know I need a transition shade because I can't do an eye look without a transition shade. So, both of them have pretty good transition shades. This is what the Bronze Temptation looks like. So, I'm feeling that green color right there. I want to play with that. My nails look a hot mess, but that's not what we're here for. But I thought I'd mention it in case somebody is distracted by how horrible my nails is looking right now. So I got some brushes here. What do I want to go in with first? Okay, we're going to go into the Melt palette first. I think I'm going to start with the shade Luna, which is here on the end. It's a matte, just like tannish shade. Just to, I guess you would say, set your lid. And these are powdery. They're not the same formula as the stacks. I only own one stack, which is the Lovesick stack. And I like it, but they so expensive. And I try my best not to be repetitive in my collection, like buying the same things over and over again. And y'all know I'm big on use your makeup. I always say that, use your makeup. So this color, you can't really see much on my lid, but it'll do something. It'll help the transition process. I always say it's better, especially if you're not a pro, to go in with a transition. And the next shade I'm gonna go in, I'm going into that polka dot shade, which is a brownie shade right here, which is more close to my skin tone. And I'm gonna just fluff that right where I put that, because that other color didn't really do much of anything. And I'm gonna try my best to stay in frame today because I'll be all over the place. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get better, y'all. I'm just a girl from New York trying to do videos because I like to play makeup. So what do you guys have planned for today whenever you're watching this video? Me, I'm just going to clean up the house. I got to run some errands, chill with my baby. We're going to do some reading and maybe watch a movie on Netflix. Me and my son, y'all know, my sidekick, my ride or die. Alright, so that polka dot shade gave me a decent transition. I told you I'm trying to not use as many brushes as I normally use, but it's not really working out, y'all. I got this tiny baby Eco toothbrush, and I'm going to pick up the shade. No, I want to go with a smaller brush because that's kind of deep. I'm going to pick up this chocolate brown shade called Cupcake and put that just a little bit lower. Ooh, y'all see that? That's why I do my eyes first, because man, oh man, you get stuff where you don't want it and ain't no going back. You gotta wipe it off and start over. That Cupcake shade is nice and deep. I hope it blend out good. I've only played with this palette a little bit, and I love green shades. I have not seen another palette like this on the market. So this palette is unique to my collection. And I like green shadow. So, you know what I did, y'all? So I was saying I didn't know like what warm versus cool shades were, because I was saying in another video that I'm not as comfortable with cooler shades. So I was like, I saw somebody do a video and they was like, purple is a cool tone shade. So I went on Google and I Googled cool tone shades because I wanted to know like what shades are cool tone and what shades are warm tone. And it may sound stupid to some people, but really, what's considered warm and what's considered cool? So they said blue and purple is a cool tone shade. But when I said I'm not comfortable using cool tone shades, I meant like grays and you know those ashy colors. I'm not comfortable using ashy colors, not just yet. Because I feel like ashy could go real wrong real quick. And I got these brushes. These are Wayne Goss brushes. And I don't know how I feel about them. I love Wayne Goss. But the jury is still out on these brushes. And these brushes ain't cheap. I saw I Wanna Makeup using these brushes. Like her friend bought them for her birthday. And she was saying how, you know, it just changed her makeup game. And I don't know if I agree. We'll see. I'm going to keep playing with them. I only washed them once. And you know, when you wash brushes, the longevity of a brush determines how good a brush is, honestly speaking. Because you can have a brush and when you first get it, it's bomb. And then when you wash it, it look crazy as hell. That's how a lot of my, sorry to say, Morphe brushes are. I like Morphe brushes. Don't get me wrong. But some of my Morphe brushes that I have, once I washed them, it was like, all right, this brush is disposable, honey. My Sigma brushes, I really like. Sigma brushes are bomb. They wash good. They last long. I got Sigma brushes that I've had for a long time. But I wanted to try something different and see what else is out there because I just like trying different stuff. And Wayne Goss is like the bomb with everything he does. So I was like, if he's the bomb, his brushes got to be the bomb. So I'm just taking those two shades and going back and forth because I want to make sure I got a nice transition before we start adding some green up in the mix. And then I'm going to take my little color switch, my Ulta color switching thingy, and I'm going to just take some of that cupcake, that chocolate brown shade off because it's kind of deep. And I want the colors to show up as true to color as possible. This thing worked pretty good. It saves you from washing brushes so much in between. I hate washing brushes. So I'm going to go in next with the shade Leo, which is this army green right here. And I'm going to take that right underneath the cupcake shade and see what we get. And these shades in this Gemini palette are powdery. For anyone who cares, I don't care. But they are powdery. But I like them. I like this palette. Like I say, it's unique in my collection. I don't have anything like it. I haven't seen anything else like it. You could get an everyday look in this palette, or you can just get a green look. You can mix and match. This palette, to me, is very versatile. Is it beginner friendly? I don't think so. Because when I say these shades are powdery, they are powdery. I think if you're like intermediate, you'll like this palette. But I definitely don't think it's beginner friendly. You gotta have a little bit of blending skills and placement skills. You know, some palettes you could just throw stuff on the eyes and it come out good. But this palette, I truly believe that you gotta have a little bit of an eye for where things are supposed to go. Listen to me. I always say, that's what I say, and somebody could watch a video and be like, girl, bye. you got skills and you got that on your face. But makeup is personal preference, and I may look at something and see gorgeousness, and you may look at it and see, what in the Harry Potter is she talking about? That look good. So, but I'm just building that shade up. You do get good opacity on one dip, but I'm just heavy-handed with my shadows, and I like to pile them on. That's just what I like. So I'm bringing that on like halfway into the lid, not all the way, just kind of halfway. And then I'm gonna do my color switch again, and I'm gonna go back into that chocolate brown shade and just go around the green shade. I'm trying not to use too many brushes. That's why I'm using this color switch thingamajiggy, which, like I said, is pretty good. But I feel like I could make a homemade one. I really think I can. I wonder how it compares to the Veramona color switch, because I don't have that. And that one is a little bit more expensive than this one. And I wonder how they compare, because I see a lot of people use the Veramona color switch. But I said, if it's cheaper, I'm going to try the cheaper version first. And then if I feel like I want to splurge or they're having a sale, I'll try the other one and see what the difference is. But just for something to spot clean your brushes off, I don't feel like it's worth spending a whole lot of money. And I'm going back into that Leo shade, that army green shade, and going. It's just a back and forth so I don't lose the colors that I'm putting on my eyes. And this is the Wayne Goss number 19 brush I'm using. Like I said, I have to keep playing with these brushes some more to see how I feel about them, because I'm like on the fence. Because I have some Wet n Wild brushes that, I have 2 Wet n Wild brushes that I love and that wash good. But I have Real Techniques brushes, and I think those brushes is bomb. Okay, I'm going to take that fluffy brush and just go back in with Polka Dot, that brownie, the lighter brown shade, and just go around, make sure I didn't lose it. Make sure I didn't lose it. That's what doing an eyeshadow look is all about. You go back and forth, blending, blending, blending. Even though these shades are powdery, I don't have a lot of fallout, surprisingly. So that's what we have so far. I'm going to take a little bit of concealer, and I'm going to put it on my eyelid before I go into that Pat McGrath palette and pick up that green shade. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. That's a long name. Too Faced Concealer. I have it in the shade Maple. And I'm just going to put it on the eyelid so that glitter could have something to stick to. And I'm just going to tap it out. So far, guys, I'm really enjoying filming. I'm still trying to figure out a catchy or a unique intro. Like when you jump on camera, it's like, okay, let's just do this makeup. I'm trying to figure out like what to say when you turn the camera on. I know what I'm get ready playing, but like I don't want to be so dry and boring. I want to be watchable. I want people to want to watch my videos, you know? I don't want to get up here and sing and all of that. I just want people to want to watch. So I have that concealer on my eyelid. So I just carved it out. I don't want it to be so defined. I always say that. But I just want to give this baby here something to stick to. So we're going to take that green shade at the bottom and we're going to pack it on the lid. And these shades, you be thinking it's one color, and then when you put it on the eye, it looks different. But we're going to see. And I'm tapping it on. Not because of fallout, but I'm just tapping it on because that's what I do. I would love to have that bigger Pat McGrath palette with that like emerald green in it, because I don't own an emerald green and I think it's so pretty. It puts me in the mind of the holidays, like the green and the reds. My Christmas tree used to be purple. Like I had purple decoration all over my tree. It was, I think, one of the prettiest trees I ever seen. I just wanted it to be different. I just like being unique. I think that's why I love mixing palettes. Now this green is not sticking or picking up the way I want it to. I guess I got a lot on my brush, y'all. And I'm sorry if I'm covering it up, but I'm just trying to get it on there. And this is a Morphe flat, like, concealer brush or detail brush. It's the Morphe M421 that I'm using. I like these brushes. I have quite a few of them, but I like these brushes for my lid. Well, I need to wet this. Y'all see how much stuff I got on my brush? And it's just flaking off. So I'm gonna wet it a little bit with some of my handy dandy Olay spray. And I'm gonna tap it on. And I'm gonna keep building that color till it's built to my liking. I think this color would be super pretty on a white base. A white base or even a black base. It would probably be pretty on. Because you put a base on your shadow and it turns it into a different color. What do you guys use for bases? Me, I use anything I got. Sometimes I use concealer. Sometimes I use gel eyeliner. I want to try that P. Louise base. I'm trying to match the eyes up. So that's what we have so far. Okay, so what I'm gonna take next is I'm gonna go back into that Gemini palette and I'm gonna take that the shimmery army green and I'm gonna put it in the middle towards the end of the eye, just to give that other green something to transition into. That's pretty together. Y'all see that? And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. This is a lot of sparkle. This is like a New Year's Eve type look. So I'm gonna go back into that chocolate and I'm gonna just tap just tap my brush in the black, because black could be real dangerous. And I'm going to go on the outer and around the shimmer. The outer V and around the shimmer. Back in with that Wayne Goss brush. I want just a tiny bit more black. That black, keep it low. Be careful with black eyeshadow. You don't want to look like you was punched in the eye. Oh, that's pretty. So I got to do the same thing on the other eye. So I'm going to go with the black mixed with the brown first. And then I'm going to pick up just the black and just put it on the very, very, very edge of the outer V. Just tap it on and then blend it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take that color switch again and get some of that product off the brush before I try to fluff it out, because I don't want that black all over the place. And then I'm just going to fluff it out. I want to take that skin tone shade one more time and go back over the top and around. That's the shade Polka Dot in that Gemini palette. So I do have some glitters on my face, but it's not that serious. This is what we're working with so far. I'm gonna add some liner, some lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've added some liner, some lashes, some foundation, and we're gonna finish the rest of the face. I am wearing the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation in the shade D70. Under my eyes, I have the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. So we're gonna go into, I got this during the sale too, this Sephora brand Spice Market palette. And I'm gonna bronze and put on some blush. I need a brush. Want. So I'm gonna take this bronzer shade and just bronze up the face a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. And I'm just gonna go over my forehead. Just add some color back to the face so it's not so flat. Put some of that bronzer down the nose. Then I'm gonna add, which one do I want? I'm gonna take this like orangey type blush, this one in the middle. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it, which is cool with me. I'm just gonna add that right there. It's got some shimmer to it, it's pretty. Okay, and then we're gonna brush off this Sacha Buttercup, because that is what I have under my eyes. I did some reverse contouring. And y'all, a lot of times I don't set my foundation. I don't. But today we're gonna put a little bit of powder on top because I used that yellow Sacha Buttercup just to tone it down a little bit. I'm gonna use this Sephora Micro Smooth finishing powder in the shade deep. I'm just with a fluffy brush gonna go over my face. Now we're gonna highlight a little bit. And I'm gonna take my Becca Chocolate Geode. Ain't she pretty? And just highlight the tops of my cheekbones. And then I'm gonna go to my under eye with that same Wayne Goss brush. And I'm gonna take the shade Leo, this army green, and I'm gonna run it under the lower lash line. Just to tie everything together. And then I'm gonna take some mascara. I opened that Milk Makeup Kush mascara. It was a point perk. I do not buy high-end mascaras. I don't get through them fast enough, and I feel like it's a waste of my money. So I don't do it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on my bottom lashes. This one is big as all get out. This is a big ass one, y'all. I don't think this one is good for bottom lashes. Let me go back into my Benefit Roller Lash. Because that one is skinny. You see this one compared to that other one? The other one is big as hell. All right. And for the lips, since we got so much going on with the eyes, I'm just gonna line my lips with Chestnut by MAC. And then I'm gonna put on Dose of Colors lip gloss in the shade Honey I'm Home, which is a nude, peachy nude. A peachy nude that without a liner, you'd be out here looking like Pookie in New Jack City. That's not the look we going for, not me anyway. Make sure I got that powder off and go over with my big fluffy brush one more time just to like make sure everything is buffed out and blended. I usually, when I buff, I like to use that Hourglass powder for buffing because I mean the finish is beautiful. Gives your skin a little bit of radiance, but I'm not digging it out right now, and I'm just gonna fade the front of my eyebrows with the spoolie. And of course I use my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil because that's my favorite. And then we're gonna spray our face. I'm gonna use the Olay Energizing Vitamin C and Bergamot. It does not set your makeup in place, but that foundation is a matte foundation, and I like my skin to be more skin-like, so it'll just add some hydration. Whew. And then we take our hairs down. It's time for a new wig, y'all. And that's our final look. So thanks for tuning in to another video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Push that button. Subscribe. Come rock with me. I'm going to be putting out a lot of different looks on my channel. Playing in lots of makeup and mixing a lot of shit together. We're going to use the makeup that we got. But thank you guys for tuning in again. And until next time, bye YouTube.